It's a brand new day, so before you scroll, I wish you the best of the day. The best at this day. Today is the 11th of March, and I get to remind you again to look into distributed ledger technology. That is blockchain solutions, artificial intelligence, quantum computing. If you're an institution, if you're a project that's also working on developing your own layer 1 blockchain, I would recommend starting also, exploring to a degree, a level of research in quantum computing as, we are also approaching that verge where we are also making breakthroughs. And one thing is, like classical computers, the ones we are mostly used to for cryptography, mostly classical computers tend to have this sort of concept where the binary code, where it's zeros and one, so it's almost like black and white. With the quantum computing, it takes it to the next verge. I was just hearing the name quantum, where multiple, it's almost like a parallel universe. So the zeros and ones can exist in multiple probabilities. So it's almost like, let's say, we are trying to do a drug diagnostics. When we test the drug with a quantum computer, it can give us multiple outcomes. So think of it like the multiverse. There's a way of an analogy to get it to you so you're able to digest it. When we talk about quantum computing, think of it as a parallel universe where multiple outcomes exist in different universes, which is how the quantum computing could be thought of. And with the quantum computing, it can be used to hack even countries' database systems. You understand? So we are approaching that verge where nations, companies that are able to develop the next high-end quantum computers are basically going to be capitalizing a lot. So this is primarily for projects that are also looking into exploring layer 1 blockchains, building and developing. And for institutions, for private individuals, you can start learning more about artificial intelligence. Use artificial intelligence. Familiarize yourself with the technology. So if you are here and you are not familiarizing yourself with artificial intelligence, what is wrong with you? Seriously, you watch movies on Netflix. Netflix uses artificial intelligence to be making intelligent recommendations for you, the movies you should watch. You are watching this video, depending on where you are watching it, whether TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever that it is that you are watching, it is an algorithm that is bringing this video that you are watching right now to you. And that algorithm is an artificial intelligence system. When you are shopping on Jumia, when you are shopping on Amazon, it's able to make recommendations for you. When you're on YouTube, the ads, they are all intelligent artificial systems. So ask yourself, you understand, if you are not trying to understand this technology, trying to familiarize yourself with it, by the time you would realize, and you'll be like those old people who, when technology was once coming, they thought like, oh no, why should I put my yam aside and get a smartphone? Now they are seeing the need to be having smartphone because now they have given birth. Some of their children have now traveled outside of their continent. Someone, you might be in Ghana, now your kid is somewhere in South Africa, Ethiopia, Uganda, Rwanda, overseas, far the other side, Asia, Europe. So now it becomes, he said you tend to be loving these Nokia Yams, Y2, Y3, all this type, because you are feeling very reluctant to adapt to the technology. Now, most of you would want to be communicating with them. And how are you going to be doing it? You see, are you going to be buying hundreds of airtime to then dial their country code, depending on where they are, before you call them? Whilst through the medium of the internet, you can just create a Skype call, a Google Meet, a WhatsApp video call. You see, they've made it more practical and handy, breaking that gap. But now if you were one of those people, you were like, oh no, you're not going to. Now, they are now asking the young ones, how do I do this? How am I going to do this? Which sometimes it becomes a bit difficult, to the extent, you know, what if you find yourself in an isolated area? Now you need to make a call. Now you need to buy a bundle. Because some didn't take the time to familiarize ourselves with this technology. Now you become a bit handicapped. And it's the same thing with artificial intelligence. You know, the more you familiarize yourself in using it, the more you're able to understand its capabilities, what it can do and what it cannot do. Then you're able to see and decide what you're going to be using it for. So this is just something I just wanted to chip in for some of you. So with my co-founder and our team, so which I talked about it some time ago, for some of you who have been paying attention, that is the key. To those of you who have been paying attention, I told you about NeoLogic, where we've designed and are designing intelligent automated trading bots. Basically, it's not, I'll no longer like to call them bots. I like to call them intelligent systems, because, you know, they are applying the sense of machine learning, other neural networks. So it's becoming more intelligent, and it's great. I am grateful, I am excited, because I am learning, you know. I'm exploring more into artificial intelligence, and our startup is called NeoLogic, so which is more research based. So we tend to be doing research in artificial intelligence, data science, data scientists, data architecture, data engineering. We are learning, we are growing, and that is the key. So begin to familiarize yourself, look into Bitcoin, invest. Now it's America Federal Reserve holds some, so why don't you hold some? Why are you not thinking of getting some? So this is the daily reminder for the 167. It's a brand new morning. The sun is soon about to rise. So let's rise, let's be great, and let's shine as the sun. Praise be to the Most High. Peace out. Christ is King. One love. Peace. Amen.